R&B Money.
When do you get to Polow?
When do I get to Polow?
How does that happen?
I was a writer. I remember passing him at some session I was doing. I think he was leaving and I was coming, or I was leaving and I was leaving and he was coming. Mm-hmm. We passed each other in the front. He was like, "Hey, a little birdie told me you were dope." And I said, "Okay." So I, was leaving. And our group ended up performing at this stadium at the same, our group and his group, Jim Crow.
Jim Crow.
Oh, I got you. Remember Jim Crow?
Yes.
Yeah.
So then we got to know each other. I can't remember which order this happened. I think it was Birdie told me you're dope first. And then, or at some point, I don't know. Maybe the group performance happened. I don't know. It's all, y'all know how it be. But those two events happened. And so this is how I knew Polow. Because I think, I remember going outside that session. I want to say the conversation engaged. Like I was just, at first I was like, oh, okay, that's nice. I didn't know really what, why, or who. But he had an idea and he walked outside with me, or walked me to my car, I think, and was like, something about Tim. Like he made it like he was working with Timbaland on something, right? I didn't really believe him. But that was it. And then I was working one night with Donnie Scantz. Mm-hmm. Donnie Scantz.
The Scantz.
Scantleberry.
My guy.
Yeah. D Scantz. So he, we did a lot of, we actually were about to do we were doing kind of like an alternative. We had a whole round of like some really dope live stuff. Mm-hmm. We performed it randomly once, I think. Mm-hmm. But anyway, so we were working. And so one night he asked me and he's like, if somebody, where would you, I'm trying to remember if that was Donnie or Polow, because both of them happened outside by a car. You know how you're the girl. People walk you out to make sure everything's safe, whatever. Yeah. One of them says, who would you want to be with as an artist? If you were thinking, because everybody at that point knew that I wasn't vocal about pursuing the artist thing. Keri is a songwriter. Yeah. Mm-hmm. She's an arranger. She's producing your vocals. She's engineering your session. She's doing the rough mix. She's, you know what I mean? That's how that was everyone's awareness of me.
Yeah, that's dope.
So this guy says, or whichever one it was, Polow or Donnie, says, if you were an artist, who do you think would get your music? And I say, Timbaland, hands down.
You never met Tim at this point?
I never met him.
Yeah.
And it wasn't long before somebody made Timbaland aware of me. And I don't believe that it was Polow. I feel like it was Donnie. Maybe Donnie told Polow I said that or something. You know what I mean? I don't remember how it happened, but it wasn't very long. It couldn't have been more than a year where Tim comes in town and...
You meeting with him?
I meet with him at a hotel. It's early morning. I was fresh off vacation. I had these like dread things, like these locks in my hair.
Vacation braids.
Vacation hair.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. You girls never want to go on vacation with your everyday hair. Go ahead.
It's a black girl thing.
So you take your interview with your vacation braids.
Yes, I do. And at that same studio loft that you and I worked in, I had just gone to bed. This is that thing about being ready, being prepared. I had just gone to bed at like 6 or 7 in the morning. So I'm surprised that I even answered the phone call. Normally, after a session, when I'm done, especially if we're getting in, I got in the morning, I just happened to answer the phone, like just in case something was wrong. And I was finishing up a record with I think it was Pimpin' All Over the World. I remember doing that song at the studio. Yeah,
because you did that. Yeah,
yeah.
That
I'm pretty sure. I know we did that song at that studio, and I didn't work. It was. I'm pretty sure it was that same day, and because we did Pimpin' All Over the World, Runaway Love, during the same session. Yeah, at the same spot. So we had just gone to bed, and I'm just thinking he just want to say something. Like, I had literally just hopped in. Again, it's like, I would say about 7. Hey, Timbaland is in town, and he wants to meet you. I say, when? He said at like 9:30. I was like, fuck, I haven't been to bed. I'm like, okay. All right, well, this is it. So instead of going to sleep, I go upstairs. I put together a demo. I press the little thing, you know, how you write this. No, I printed the song titles and then I put the sticker on the CD.
Oh,
like,
you had the full thing. Okay.
Well, I had never thought, it had been years kind of since I had pursued being an artist or even said it to anybody. You know what I mean?
But you're going to present it right now.
Yeah, but I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I put together a CD of I guess maybe I think had 4 songs on each side, so probably 8 songs. Put my name. I just went to, and then I got dressed, went to the hotel, and played songs that I'd written for other people. That I was like, I guess if I were an artist, this is what I would sound like.
Yeah.
Like, let me try to make this cohesive and put them in order, sequence it like it's a project, like, you know. So that's what I did.
And what'd he say?
Bounce records down.
What'd he say?
What'd he say?
Tim said, oh, I know what to do with this. I know what to do with this. So he says, and I played him records. There was one record that he really liked, and he said, that's your Cry Me a River. And I said, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was a song I did with Donnie called Strange Angel. And it was alternative sounding, but it had enough of a cadence that I knew exactly what I was like, oh shit, I could hear that.
Right.
I could hear that. I sang I was singing really soft, you know what I mean, over a rhythm. So anyway, so he says those 2 things that I'll never forget. I know what to do with you. I know what to do with this, meaning you, right? And then that's your Cry Me a River. I'm like, God damn, I manifested this shit.
Right,
I didn't even know that word back then. I didn't say that.
Yeah.
But I was like, that was one of my first awarenesses of God. Because I spoke that. I spoke that. Someone, maybe a year or whatever before, was like, if you could be with one producer, and I remember really giving it some thought. Because listen, I'm a Babyface fan. You know what I mean? It was a lot of people I could have chosen from. Teddy Riley. It was a lot of people that I really appreciated who were, you know, produced. And I landed on Timbaland after giving that some real, it wasn't a quick conversation. It was like, I don't like to answer things inauthentically. So.
And then you land with Timbaland.
But I land with Timbaland. And then he's like, hey, so what are you doing tonight? I was like, I had sessions, but I said nothing.
Everything's canceled.
canceled.
Everything's canceled.
Call everyone.
All this shit's canceled.
Tell them I'm unavailable.
I said nothing. And in the
Hey,
back
is your
of my
mom
head
home?
was like,
Your mom home?
put your mama on the phone. That. Yeah. In the back of my mind, I was like, shh, you asking me what I'm doing? It's not a damn thing.
Yeah.
Nothing is going to be more important than whatever the fuck you're about to ask me you want to do.
Yeah.
And so he said, can you come to Miami? I was like, oh, I didn't expect that.
Oh, we talking boss talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
I said,
whatever I was doing wasn't here tonight.
Yeah,
It's somewhere else.
Yeah.
She thought we gonna
Are
do
you
it here.
ready? Are you ready to go?
You get your bag back?
That's
Flight was at 3:00.
I love it.
high level.
I love it.
Flight was at 3:00.
Yeah. Are you ready? You
Are
say
you
I know
ready?
you got ready
Yeah.
to come over here.
Yeah.
But are you ready?
Yeah.
You go to Miami.
And I was ready.
That day.
I go that day, hours after the meeting.
Yeah, right. And you still ain't slept.
Still ain't slept.
Fuck the
And
sleep.
we went straight to the studio and we worked on that record. And I stayed at his house. Did I stay at his house? I can't remember the first trip. I think so. I mean, his house is so damn big. It was like being in a hotel room.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so. Because it wasn't any time to think. It was at his house. It was cold as hell. God, Tim used to keep his house so cold. I bet he still does.
And that polar bear life.
Oh, it was miserable. I was miserable, but I was on such a cloud nine.
Yeah.
Oh, we went straight in and worked on that record
You wouldn't
that
even
I
tell
had
him
just
that you was
played
cold
him.
at the house. He was like, it's fine. It's fine. I'm just going to be in here
Just
cold.
walking this bubble.
I was telling other people.
I was telling other people.
Are you cold? You're not cold? Okay. Just got to ask. Anybody else cold? You cold?
Yeah, but immediately it was like this brother sister. You know how you just meet people and
Yeah.
you just know we were meant to create something together.
Absolutely.
Something.
Yeah.
R&B Money.